you can be a psychic too. All you need to do is be a pathetic excuse for a human being and charge gullible and vulnerable people for your fraudulent service. You also need to be able to give false hope to people who have lost loved ones and are desperate for answers and reassurance. You need to take on the role and demand money for offering therapeutic services. But do you need any qualifications that render you capable and responsible for people's emotional well-being? Of course not, because you are being reinforced for your socially inappropriate and irresponsible behaviour by those who pay you and who endorse your fraudulent acts. Okay, imagine this. A middle-aged woman comes to see you. She looks visibly distressed. It is time to strike with some simple cold reading. Put your feelers out. Start fishing. She's in her late 50s, so you can assume that she's known someone in her life who has breast cancer. Or maybe, if you're lucky, she might have suffered from it. You're pretty much guaranteed a hit here. Now that you have her intrigued and engaged, put your alphabet feelers out there. Use letters commonly used in names. You're bound to have her pick up on a letter that is correlated with a special person or a loved one. How about making it more personal and believable by mentioning something your customer thinks that only she would know about? Try fishing for information on a dead mother's, sister's, aunties, or grandmother's special piece of jewelry. Sometimes it's as easy as letting your customer finish your sentences. I'm seeing a necklace or a pendant. Oh yes, my mother always wore her silver heart locket. Now that I've given you some pointers on how to not have a conscience and scam people, it's time to get serious. I think it is despicable that these psychics claim to have magical powers or connections with the dead. How is it morally acceptable for one of these frauds to tell parents who, after their young child has died, who are desperate for any kind of reassurance and comfort, that you can just tell them lies and then charge them for it? And before you all start with, "It's true, you just don't understand, you're not open-minded," well, it seems that you are so open-minded that your brain has fallen out. There is no empirical or scientific proof of these psychic powers. All attempts to prove these powers have ended up with results that are no more likely than chance. People will believe what they want to believe. They engage in confirmation bias, in which they will only pay attention to circumstances that are consistent with their schemas and inherited worldview. You are welcome to challenge me on any of these points that I've made regarding cold reading or psychic powers or healing or mediums or anything in the psychic realm, but I can assure you that from a scientific and psychological point of view, it's all bullshit. Thanks guys, I'll see you later.